One last thing. Forgot to do it before, Chris, but I'm definitely going to hit you with it before we get done. It's the informed consent. Now, by this consent gives permission to me to perform this interview in video. It also allows you're granting permission for me to post this, which, as I shared with you, I'm gonna put it on Facebook briefly. It's just solely for the purposes of my professor checking it out, to see how I've been doing, make sure that I was honest in doing this homework assignment. Also, something you should know is in counseling sessions, consent forms are presented to the client for signature because there are some rules that we need to go over. Those things are, first and foremost, everything that's discussed between you and I stays in this room. There will be no violation of me sharing any information with any other outside person or resource, the courts, police, like if you getting into it with your baby mama and she find out you coming to a counselor, she can't come in here and get a copy of these records unless you give permission to. This consent explains that. Also, the only time that this information would be shared with anyone is under two primary reasons. You threaten to harm yourself or you threaten to harm somebody else. If that's done, then we definitely have to let the authorities know that, you did speak on it and they take it from there. It's not our place, but I have to forewarn you about that. I know you ain't get ready to cut your wrist and you ain't never told me about nobody you want to do nothing to. So let's just keep that way, bro. You can always talk to me before you want to go and hurt somebody, okay? Also within the context of this, this agreement will, what else does it do? Oh my God, I hope I don't get a failing grade for this. Consents are basically just your signature will say that you agree to us performing this, that you don't mind the fact that we are discussing this, you're sharing personal information. And again, like I said, it's totally private. It's not going to be discussed with anybody else.
Gotcha.
So if you're cool with that, bro, I just need you to sign this saying that you agree to it.
I agree to everything this man is doing.
He trusts me. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Hopefully this will give me a good grade. And yes, Professor Falcone, I am going to speak on the fact that I chewed this up and I didn't give him all of the information verbatim what the consent means, but at least I did remember to put it in the video, so maybe that'll bump my grade up just a little bit. But anyway, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Just for future reference, if you ever go into a therapeutic session with a counselor, or like once I get my certification and we do it, this is to be presented at the beginning of the session, not at the end. But again, this right here is like a training manual for me, and I really appreciate you helping me out with my homework. I'm gonna take this video, go back over it, do an analysis paper of it, and turn it in. And it affords me the opportunity to see what I'm doing, what my strengths are, what my weaknesses are, what I could get better at, some things I need to eliminate. It's like just looking at it in a few moments when me and you reviewed it, I saw not so much that I started making the conversation about me, because there are facets of it where the interviewer can use a focus or personal reflection to show, I definitely can identify with you based on a personal experience. But you can't take it but so far. Don't make the whole dialogue 5, 10, 15 minutes about me and my experience and how that can help you. Just keep it short to the point. Yeah, bro, I went through the same thing, da-da-da-da-da. This is what I learned, so on and so forth. And keep it moving, because ultimate counseling is all about the client. It's about me helping you to reveal information that you have within. You just ain't brought it to the forefront. Once we get that information to the forefront, whatever the problem is, we got the information now to come up with a solution. And it's only a solution that you can come up with. I'm just the guy that's gonna help you bring it out. Lay it all out, figure out what we need, what we can use, and what we can't use, But like I said, bro, totally it's up to you. And I thank you once again for giving me that shot, man. Good
No
luck.
stuff, man. Thank you for having me.
My man.
Could have been anybody, but he pulls me.
Chose him. This my man. I fuck with him. Go ahead.